This video shows you how to use Excel to dynamically calculate last 12 months total and average figures given your choice of reference point in time. It is the second of a 5-part tutorial that helps you work smart by guiding you on how to set up an automated template. You can download the template at the link below. We promise that it will save you a lot of time and pain in the long run as you frequently update your reports. Today's goal? We build on what we've set up in the previous tutorial to dynamically calculate rolling last 12 months total and average sales based on your choice of reference point in time. For example, you could set the latest date to 2009-08 and get last 12 months total figures calculated as of August 2009. In the very next instance, you could change the reference date to 2008-11 to get last 12-month total figures recalculated as of November 2008. This gives you the flexibility to go back and forth in time to see how the figures have changed instead of switching between multiple versions of the same file saved at different times. In this video, we use a combination of normal Excel formula to automatically calculate rolling last 12 months total sales. We break down the formula step by step so you can see how each element works. Then, we build on top of it to get last 12 months average sales. Before we begin, let's choose our reference date to base our calculations on. For example, we select 2008-06 from the drop-down list in cell G3 to set the reference date to June 2008. We begin by figuring out how to calculate rolling last 12 month total sales. This is the combo formula you'll see in cell C9 on sheet Template Excel. Calmly take a deep breath and then let it out. It may look scary at this point, but I will guide you to deconstruct it step by step. The range of cells we will be working with spans J8 to AT29 on sheet Template Excel. They show monthly sales by category and include the date headers. We use offset to narrow down the entire selected range to just the individual categories and desired date range based on your choice of reference date. Each of the following steps 1.1 to 1.4 narrows down this range of cells by returning values for offsets, row, columns, height, and width. The cells in the final narrowed down range then get summed up. First, we narrow down the range to start at the right row for each category. We use the formula match to identify the rows that correspond to each category. For example, in cell C9, we want to sum up last 12 months sales only for the category Bluetooth headphone. Here, we want to look up cell B9's Bluetooth headphone from the vertical range J8 to J29 where the match is exact. This will return 2. What this conceptually does is to shift the anchor row downwards by 2 cells from row 8 to 10. Now, to compensate for the header, minus 1 from this so that the anchor row shifts back up by 1 cell to row 9. Next, we narrow down the range to start at the right column based on your choice of date reference. We use the formula match again to identify the column that corresponds to the date reference you've selected. In this case, it's 2008-06. This time, we want to look up cell G3's 2008-06 from the horizontal range J8 to AT8 where the match is exact. This will return 19. What this conceptually does is to shift the anchor column right by 19 cells from column J to AC. To compensate for the category column, minus 1 from this so that the anchor column shifts left by 1 cell to column AB. Then, we narrow down the number of rows to sum within the range. The height of the selected range to be summed starting from the anchor row 9 is just the row itself. Hence, we narrow the range height to just 1 row. The last step to get rolling last 12 months total is to narrow down the number of columns to sum within the range. Following step 1.3, you might be tempted to set width equal to -12 to narrow the selected range to be 12 columns left of the anchor column, including itself. The trouble is, sometimes your selected date might be near your start of available data, such that there aren't 12 months to sum up. Hence, we use a combination of if and match functions to account for such situations. Notice that it's -12 and not +12, as we are counting backwards to consolidate past months' values from your chosen latest year, month. If the chosen year, month date reference is at least 12 months away from the date of the first available data, the column width will be 12 wide on the left of the anchor column, including itself. If not, return the number of months available. In this example, where the latest date reference is 2008-06, it is more than 12 months away from the first available data in 2007-01. Thus, the width is set to -12. Let's check if our formula is working right. Select the cells Q9 to AB9 and take note of the sum here. It says 645. Take a look at cell C9 and hey, it also reads 645. To test if the dynamic date reference is working, change your latest date in cell G3 to 2009-01. This time, select cells X9 to AI9. Take note the sum is 948 and check that it's also reflected in cell C9. Now that we have rolling last 12 months total, we can use it to get last 12 months average. Again, don't worry about the denominator looking complicated. In essence, what it's trying to achieve is to find out the number of available months to divide the last 12 months totals by. If the chosen year, month date reference is less than 12 months after the earliest date available, divide the totals by the number of available months up to the chosen year, month. If not, divide the totals by 12. To test if the last 12 months average is working correctly, select cells X9 to AI9. Take note that the average is 79, and check that it's also reflected in cell D9. Yes, it is! One final check to make sure the dynamic date reference is also working right. Change your latest date selection in cell G3 to 2008-06. Note that the average in cell D9 is 54. Then select cells Q9 to AB9 and yes, the average also reads 54. Now that we've gotten a hang on how to set up Excel to dynamically calculate last 12 months totals given any chosen date reference, we can easily tweak the formula to get year-to-date and financial year-to-date totals. To learn how, continue on to part 3.